Welcome Sagittarius to Bee's Portal Tarot. I'm Bella, and today we're going to do your weekly spread from the January 18th through to the 24th for Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Rising. I've premeditated on your cards and shuffled them as well. Lit a candle to invite the spirit. So what we'll do is we will give them a quick toss up and a cut and say a prayer, and we'll begin. Alright, without further ado, please also take what energies resonate with you and toss what back to the universe that does not. No point in intending it won't resonate with everybody, okay? Divine angels and guardians, guide my hand by yours alone. Let this reading be true and sound. Divine angels and guardians with me always by my side. I pray for guidance and for sight. Protect me with your golden light. The cards are shuffled, the cards are dealt. The door is open, the power is felt. Let me see with open eyes. Speak the truth, tell no lies. When the future is revealed, until nothing more is concealed. Remember, the future is not yet set in stone, so divine angels and guardians, I welcome messages from your ranks. For your guidance and wisdom, I give my thanks. So be it. Alright. Let's begin, Sagittarius. Okay. So let's give them a quick toss up here. Sun, Moon, Rising sign Sagittarius for the general energies over all trials, tribulations, obstacles, anything coming at them from the 18th today through to the 24th. Sun, Moon, Rising sign of Sagittarius. Okay, what are their energies for today, 18th? Okay. Can I get the 19th, please? Thank you. And the 20th, please. Oh, and the 21st. Thank you, Spirit. 21st. Can I get the 22nd, please? Thank you. And can I get the 23rd? 18, 19, 20, 20, 22. Okay. Can I get the 23rd, please, Spirit? Sun, Moon, Rising sign of Sagittarius. The 23rd. Okay. So like that and like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So there's your general energies there, Sagittarius. Now we've got your clarifying energies, Sun, Moon, Rising sign of Sagittarius. What are their clarifying energies for the week of the 18th through to the 24th? Okay. What are their clarifying energies from the 18th through to the 24th? Sun, Moon, Rising sign of Sagittarius. Thank you. Get the 19th, please. Sun, Moon, Rising sign Sagittarius. What's going on? You coming out or staying in there? Okay. Take the 19th out. 18th, 19th. Can I get the 20th? Thank you. Can I get the 21st? Sun, Moon, Rising sign Sagittarius. Thank you. Oh, I think we got all the rest of them actually. Oh, almost. Can I have last energy, the 24th? Thank you. Almost there. So, thank you. Okay, so that card landed right where it is, so I'm going to leave it right where it is. If you see it, so it's a double clarifying card. Landed, we shall take. Alright, with these cards, we'll just take the cards that come. I won't do 7 days of energies for them. These are your spirit animal messages for your sun, Sun, Moon, Rising sign, Sagittarius, from the 18th to the 24th. What is their spirit animal message for them at this time? Okay, what are their spirit animal messages for Sun, Moon, Rising sign of Sagittarius? Whoa. I'm going to take the cards that flip right side up. Okay, I think that's probably what we're supposed to do there. Okay, we're going to get your white light oracle messages. Remember, these cards do have healing processes. If you do want another process to go along with the card, please feel free to message me in the comments, okay? Sun, Moon, Rising sign of Sagittarius. Those are white light oracle healing messages from the 18th through to the 24th. Where are their white light oracle healing? Oh, whoa. This deck has been very charged and energetic the last few days. So, alright. Well, you got 4 messages out, Sagittarius. And that was pretty quick out. Now we'll get your divine messages, Sun, Moon, Rising sign of Sagittarius, through the week of 18th to the 24th. What are divine messages, Sagittarius? Oh, tablecloth. Curse this tablecloth. I do not like it. I'm going to be changing it right after this. What are divine messages for Sun, Moon, Rising sign of Sagittarius at this time? What are Sun, Moon, Rising sign of Sagittarius? I was supposed to. Sun, Moon, Rising, thank you. Alright. And you got 4 divinely guided messages for you. So I'm going to put them all over here for you. I'll pull them for you as we build our spread. You're starting to see them come down. And then we will put those on top because we will start with those when we get to the oracle messages. Alright. So let's go for this Sagittarius. You ready? So am I. The Hierophant in reverse. Okay. So this Hierophant in reverse, we're going to use my little plaque here. He's going to hold up our cards. Okay. So this Hierophant is it's feeling constricted, Sagittarius. So you might be feeling like that, suffocated by rules and convention, confined by his story, so to speak. There might be a need to throw off the shackles of the past and be a stand for something fresh and new. It could be a time to create and establish your own versatile rituals for transformation. Feeling constricted, ignoring advice for others, challenge authority and blaze your own trail. Establish your new rituals and traditions. So something has got you feeling like you aren't being true authentically to yourself, I believe. Make sure you're getting your side of the story out. Make sure you're authentic to yourself. Throw off the shackles of the past and embrace what's coming to you. Is what I think you should be trying to do. Sorry, just give me 1 second here. Next up, your clarifying energy. There's no reversals. Is the 8 of Earth. Now this 8 of Earth, this card is all about, it's kind of an odd clarifier, I guess would be the way to say this, but it isn't at the same time. It's about gaining knowledge and learning or crafting a new skill. So even masters of their craft have to get a new skill. What I think the skill is honing into your own self and your own advice and your own intuition. Is what my guides are telling me. The honing your own skill is definitely all about your intuition here. Now is the time to find new ways to apply the knowledge that you already know to enhance your experience towards the situation. Become more intimate in all the areas of your life, a better listener, a better communicator, and I think that will. So you got the Strength card in reverse here, coming out for the 19th energy, Sagittarius. So I guess with the Strength in reverse, it's not saying that you're not, but what it is saying is you can't maintain control any longer. You're losing control of your feelings. You're feeling overwhelmed, weak, wobbly, even despairing, it's like a complete fail is going on. It's a tough time for you, so you need to breathe deeply and come into the present moment, simply observing. Help is at hand. You are gradually able to recognize and acknowledge the different colors and intensities of your feelings. It's going to help you find where they are located in the body, and that's going to help you be able to heal them. Constructive ways to change and release the pains of your overwhelmed feelings. It's time to discipline your thinking and release them. Pick up a journal. This could be time for you. Write. Focus on what you really want to give and receive from life, okay? The darkness is kind of surrounding you. You feel like you're having insurmountable problems, but release and change your intense feelings, okay? You have the strength to do this, Sagittarius. So embrace that. Your clarifying energy is the Two of Earth. So this Two of Earth could represent Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy in your life. But more than that, I think it's going to, it's about pleasure, work, capability, adaptability, a balance between work and play, but I think it's a balance between your emotions, right? I think that's what's really, your efforts are going to bring you joy. Play and work are not separate because what you're doing is actually fun. If conditions change, you can switch gears easily, but you need to be fully present and in the excitement and eager to experience surprises when they occur, and when you see seeds that you planted taking root. Okay, this is a time for flexibility and trust in how the universe is going to shape what is coming into being. One way or another, your dreams are manifesting into the world, Sagittarius, okay? Going into the 20th, you have the Two of Pentacles, so more earth energy here, but at least it's right side up earth energy. So this Two of Pentacles, what a vibrant card, hey? But this Two of Pentacles is, the cycle's never ending, right? Everything in the universe is reinvested beneath the appearance of chaos, so it sits perfect balance and harmony. At the root of your own life sits the same harmony. Everything cycled and renewed in each moment. When faced with change, the turbulence of events that present themselves at times in life, you can ride them by maintaining practices, interests, and relationships that are going to nourish and support your core strengths and priorities. In the moment, you can center yourself with the power of the breath. Respond rather than react, allowing your natural state of balance and composure to be restored. Ride the waves of life, Sagittarius. You learn to let go of the drama and return to the equilibrium, glide steadily on. So strike a balance between whatever emotions you have within yourself, reinvent yourself to suit your desires, and ride the wave of challenge in your life, Sagittarius. That's a beautiful kind of quote for life. Then you got the Four of Fire. So you're in your element here with the Sagittarius element there with the fire. So this Four of Fire is all about a new creative phase, celebration, pleasure, and harmony in relationships are coming to a balance here at this time. And dancers are partners, singers have musicians helping them to create sweet music. You find others who are in sync with what you desire. It's time for celebrating friendship and all that others bring to your life. A time for revelry and relishing in the pleasures of being in good company. Making this magic together and others is a focus at this time. And you did get a double clarifying energy out, which is, again, you got the Two of Fire. I'm not really surprised. So your clarifying energy for the fire is that creative planning for the future, mapping progress, trusting in the unknown, and spirit-inspired ambition. Whenever you can't see how your dreams are coalescing into form, and you can trust in the process of co-creation, engage more deeply in the process of envisioning something new for yourself, Sagittarius. You've already started to make progress, and as soon as your passion will attract the perfect situation for you, the light of spirit helps you see the way you feel the universe aligning to bring you what you need, okay? So it is aligning you to bring what you need at this time, so embrace it. Don't fight it. You got the Alien card, and it is in reverse. Okay, so, oops. Okay, so this is a really profound card, actually. So, going into the 21st, this is a little bit, I guess, the best way to explain that is, it's, hold on, just a second. I'm trying to think. The alien. I'm not even sure if this card can be in reverse to begin with, because I know that the Starman can't in this deck. So I was just curious if it was the same. So I was gonna take a peek, but I can't really. I have no idea. I've never really looked at this. So. This alien in reverse, it can be in reverse, I guess. It represents a hermit, I guess, in regular tarot. So it's time to come in from the old cold and engage with the world, putting your insights to work, having shut away yourself from believing yourself to be powerless, dislocated in the odds with society. It's time to make your own way back into the garden of reality, bearing your own gifts, Sagittarius. There's much that needs to be transforming in every domain. So take your pick and set up to work. Bringing new possibilities of realms of being. So you need to stop hiding. Step out from your hibernation and engage with others. Help those help you around, transform you, bring your ideas into the world. Obviously, we've been in the pandemic, so you've probably been hiding for that reason. But if it's beyond that, step out and embrace yourself, Sagittarius. You got the Page of Earth. So again, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy possibly. Or I think it could be you embracing some of the earth. It could be even you in your own, other one of your own moon or ascendant signs. So you could, we're all more than one thing, right? We're all not just one sign, right? So, but this is about commitment to your prosperity. The first signs of tangible success are actually taking root for you. Undeniable evidence that your hard work is paying off. And your dreams are being grounded in your reality. Everything starts with a plan, Sagittarius. You are the key planners. You're beginning to see results generate from prosperity. You are a doer. You can get to make your own decisions. You have the ability to attract what you need, Sagittarius. And that's most important here. Going into the 22nd, 10 of Swords in reverse. So this Swords energy is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But it is also this, and it's in reverse. It's remaining damaged by your experiences, Sagittarius, unable to use the adversity to give rise to new possibilities, blaming others for your misfortune and bad habits, leading to a major health collapse. So before you get to that major health collapse, embrace what you know. Keep fighting, don't let go, but blaming others, hanging on to what is known. Stop blaming others. You have to give up the blame, the pointed finger, the moan, and the groan. Practice being responsible for our lives and ourselves, and when we claim the power to change it into something extraordinary, we reframe the good and the bad as feedback, edging you closer to your dreams, Sagittarius. So it's important to embrace the good and the bad. You can't pretend it didn't happen, right? The 9 of Earth. Okay, so you have a lot of Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy here, but I think this is all up in you. I think this is more your energy, but this is about discipline, self-reliance, reliable resources, restraint and self-control, the final stone being placed in a foundation. You know you can rely on yourself and spirit. There are many tools at your disposal, Sagittarius. Use your resources wisely, solidifying the foundations of your security in the material world. You are diligent and disciplined. Focus on completing the work you began long ago. You can stick to your program, trusting that the plan is unfolding you for you exactly how it was meant to be done, just maybe not in the time, right? 23rd. So you got the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. You've only got one out of this in the right side up, but don't panic about that, because that isn't necessarily a bad thing. But you got this 8 of Pentacles here in reverse. What it is fear that it's not possible to thrive in doing what you love. So whatever chance you're about to take or are worried about jumping into the unknown about, Sagittarius, you're worried that you're not going to thrive in it. You're focusing on the external rewards and finding no pleasure in how they are created, lacking discipline due to boredom and constantly distracted from important tasks. Maybe too much time to think is a proper way to you might have too much time to think and you're getting out of your own mind. You're allowing your own thoughts to be exquisitely moved off into dreamland, and get off your island of dreams, Sagittarius. Come back to Earth, and with all this Earth energy here trying to ground you, I'd say that, hey, 10 of water would be beautiful. Clarifying card there. That's Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But more importantly, you see that Buddha right there? He's representing some peace, completion, 10 notes, endings, as well as new beginnings. It's a lot. It's serenity, peace, good fortune, well-being. This is one of my favorite cards. All is well with the world and you at this point. All is well is in your natural state. Everything comes to you easily and effortlessly. You can feel joy and express it to others as you look around to see all that's coming at you and all the love that you share. But whatever attention you receive or don't receive, you're serene, for you know full well what it took for you to get to where you are, Sagittarius. You celebrate yourself and all that's traveled the road with you, and you feel grateful to Spirit for always being your companion, and as you should. Going into the 24th, the 6 of Cups, it's right side up, so this is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy again. But this 6 of Cups is, so it's like, all right, sometimes you're in wonder of your life, okay? So this is the 6 of Cups moves you to reconnect the simple forms of expression, to infuse what you create with the wisdom of your life. You have seen truly withered spirits brought back to life through the simple joy of art. Ultimately, your life is your canvas, your experiences, your actions are the colors and shapes, and your wisdom is the paintbrush and the dexterity of your hand. So take a little time and carve some space in your days to just write something down, draw, whatever you need to do, but bring your fears into the consciousness so they can be transformed into an art form. Visualize your dreams and get them out into the world as graphic totems. Show yourself that your heart yearns to express. Life will come at you. It is relentless, okay? It's going to keep coming at you until you see things clearly as they open space of awareness and true innocence. So indulge in your imagination. Maybe keep a childlike sense of wonder. Reconnect with simple forms of expression. And that's very important at this time, Sagittarius. And then the King of Air. So you have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy here. This King of Air, he's a very strong, powerful, intellectual king, and he represents intellectual authority and reason over instinct and intellect over passion, successful negotiation. Truth is everything for you, Sagittarius. You think before you are acting, and the universal laws with clear intention. And you're starting to see how the foundations of the past affect the future and the present, which is wonderful energy to be coming out of, right? Your divine's message is suffering and silence. And this card has come out for many people this week. And I think it's a lot of people are suffering in silence. The pandemic's brought a lot of different kinds of suffering for a lot of different kinds of people out there. But this is in the mental border, right? This is the last of the mental cards. So what it's saying to you is that you need to, it's denoting completion. You're finally ready to let go of those limiting negative beliefs. That we're allowing the issues in your life to become bigger than they really were. Your mind was doing a freaking job on you lately. And I don't mean to laugh at that, but it really was. Even in mine too. Hey, so I'm a Scorpio. Got it. I understand. You're not the only sign. Trust me. Your dreams are trying to get your attention. When you learn to let go of the worry, despair, and the sense of hopelessness, a positive way will come forward to you. This follows the number 8 trapped in fear card. So when your fears aren't confronted, your mental anguish will continue. This is a reminder to take action, trust that your soul and the power of spirit will grasp you firmly by the hand. But you must take the first step, Sagittarius, towards healing and letting go of the mental distress. Don't suffer in silence. Reach out for help that's available to you, whether it's family, friends, close colleagues that you trust, wherever you find that even. But make sure it's logical, good help, or from somebody that has the expertise to give it to you, okay? Number 17, you got the Hope card. Okay? So that's a beautiful message for you right now, I think, because hope is truly what everybody needs. But it's focusing on the qualities of hope, faith, and healing, success, and finally enlightenment. When this card appears, it's a special wish you made is going to be fulfilled right now or in time. The Hope card will help show you that the impossible does become possible. The forces that work through your soul, determining what's possible and the difference between success and failure. Above all, who you are is the power of your belief, Sagittarius. But use your natural ability of intuition, the language of the soul, to reach your goals and desires. The future can be yours when you have hope and trust everything you do. And maintaining a positive attitude starting right now, this very minute, it's going to allow your soul to soar. You'll discover an opportunity to shine as you reach for the stars. This does represent the Star card in traditional tarot, so beautiful card. And then conflict and defeat. So you can have that Star card after you get out of this conflict and defeat back in the mental border here. So I think you're definitely, it's signifying learning and change, and how you handle yourself at this time, Sagittarius, is going to be vital to your overall being. This could relate to a lack of sensitivity in taking action or response to conditions or situations around you. It could be important for you to understand that a battle can be won, but it's important to evaluate the cost and pain of both parties in this situation. Sometimes it's best to surrender and walk away if no answer or victory can be achieved without assigning any blame or becoming deceitful, setting out to get revenge, because that'll bring karma right down to your door. You're going to be tested on how exactly, delicately and gently you take your next step. Remember, everything in life is an opportunity to learn and grow. And even though that's really hard to understand sometimes in the moment. And you got the trapped fear card, which, look at this. It comes right before the suffering and silence. So this is why the suffering and silence come out, because you're legit trapped in your own fear. Because this is you're immobilizing and trapped, preventing you from making decisions or choices, but you are the one that's holding yourself prisoner or hostage. In order to continue your journey, you must first face your fears so that new people and new conditions can manifest. Many individuals choose to stay in this place because they can't see the road ahead. Many feel they have a misguided sense of safety there, or that they're afraid of starting something new, but staying is only going to add to your levels of stress and anxiety and create adverse effects in your physical body. Seek out wise counsel for assistance. You don't have to do this alone, but know that you possess all the tools that you need to free yourself. You're forgetting how strong you really are. This period will end when you use your mind to cut through the limitations caused by your emotions. That's going to be for a limited few, but whoever this is, I think that you are doubting, you're in a situation about contemplating leaving, and I feel like you're trapped in fear about this and suffering in silence. If this is for any buddy, please seek hope and silence. Nobody deserves to live in a trapped or fear or suffer in silence ever. So if you're in a domestic partnership, this is only going to be for some, I just feel the need to say this. If you're in a domestic partnership for any reason, and you're trapped in fear or suffering in silence, please seek help in any way and share. There's many resources up there, and there is light at the end of the tunnel, no matter how scary it is right now. Trust me, I can tell you, you will find light at the end of the tunnel, okay? That's only going to be for some of you, all right? Chameleon, soul tribe, it is safe to be seen. So, this is air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, as well as Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It's safe to be seen, and I think that that's an important message for you right now, for some of you. But that's actually odd that that came out after exactly what I just said. But anyway, so I definitely think that there's, for some of you, more than, that message is coming in strong for you. So, learning who you are and how to be comfortable in your own skin is something that we all must experience. You're not alone in this. The desire to be seen for your true potential is often pulled down by the fear of being seen for who you really are. Some people are born confident, but for a lot of us, it's just not the case. We go through many phases of trying to fit in while trying to find our place. It can be easier to blend in, especially while growing up. The chameleon does it for protection, perhaps, like we do. But you are learning to adapt to the new situations and challenges, so give yourself time. Once you've decided you wish to be seen, others will see you for all that you are. They will feel your unique energy and connect with that. Pulling the chameleon card symbolizes that your soul tribes are on their way to you. Beautiful. Sloth, digital detox, recalibrate, reset, and recharge. This is earth element energy, and as well as air element energy again. So this sloth is exactly that, a digital detox. He's reminding you to slow the flip down. Get off the tablets, the devices, the telephones, the TV, and spend some time and recalibrate, reset, and recharge yourself. Life is fast-paced. There are just too many distractions, and it all can be a bit too much. It's overwhelming. Technology is addictive. We post and photograph the times we were relaxing just to document it. Yet, of course, was kind of defeating the object of chilling out, right? But sloth is asking you to strip technology back, process what's happening in your life. It's hard to see and feel what you need when you are constantly bombarded with others' images and energy. take time for you. Go back to nature. Nature and the elements have all the answers you ever need. The wind teaches us how to let go. The earth shows us our place in the bigger picture. Water teaches us how to cleanse, and fire comes to activate and transmute. It's simple to connect and refeel when you're not distracted. The sloth asks you to slow down, live life. He does for the moment. That's a beautiful energy. Okay. Shinikas, number 6. Okay. This card is definitely got some powerful messages to go along with it. Okay. So I'm just going to find it here. The spiritual world wants to help you resolve your worldly concerns. It is safe for you to rely on spirit as a loving, protective, helpful, and practical presence able to positively affect all areas in your life, including facilitating the resolution of physical problems. Do not limit your spirituality to concepts. Instead, apply your higher knowledge and principles, grow your wisdom, and live your path. Acknowledge your value as a person, as a soul, and treasure the gift of your path, and let your spirituality integrate with all facets of your life. To embrace Shinika is to embrace action, to commit, to engage, to walk our talk, and to be the light we want to see in our world. The ideas that nurture and inspire your heart are important, but the actions that transform hesitation, fear, and doubt into boldness, trust, and confidence are essential to bring those ideas to life. You have it within you to live your light and to put all your problems and concerns into the capable hands of a deep guiding wisdom. You are not giving away to your power in doing so. You are actually empowering your sacred fulfillment. This oracle brings notice of an opportunity to apply your spiritual principles. You are engaged to consider how you can live so that your inner beliefs and outer actions are in alignment. This is not about denying the ego and its pains. It's about having compassion and responding from a place of kindness and determination to heal. The oracle is going to suggest a matter of material or physical concern can be touched and healed by spirit. Your task is to invite spirit in and allow it to do what it knows how to do. Find relief in the knowledge that spirit is with you and wants to heal you through the matters of concern, Sagittarius. And the sun of 417 hertz. Okay, so you have what it takes. You are a light bearer. Within you is a healing power and spiritual wisdom you can tap into to find your way through any confusion or doubt. Have confidence in yourself and know you are enough. Expect an affirming yes from the universe. So if you were asking a question, there it is. There's the answer right there for you. The 417 hertz frequency facilitates a high healing shift into the vibration of the higher self. Your authentic life path is directed by your higher self. As it is unique, there is no use comparing your path to any other path in order to determine its validity and value. Your true life path may lead you away from the unfamiliar, directing you to worlds of the unknown. The moment the soul takes its authentic path, wondrous awakening takes place. There is a feeling of closeness and connection to the sacred. This feeling frequency helps wipe away experiences of alienation and reestablish a deep and loving connection to the universe. It cleanses traumatic experiences and memories within malignant habits formed by a consequence of past pain to allow the soul to experience true kindness, compassion, and love for self and others. In this oracle, it's going to signify that no matter what's happening in your life, you've got the Sagittarius and Spirit Owl of 852 hertz. Recalibration to a higher order of divine purpose is in progress. It's not always a smooth ride, but it's safe to be fearless as you gently hold space for new ways of thinking, living, and seeing to emerge. You are encouraged to let go of opinions and belief systems that cannot support you in a higher frequency state. You shall soon recognize a truth that cuts through confusion and frees you to proceed with love, peace, and higher understanding. The Spirit Owl is a wisdom bearer, and the Oracle of Spirit Owl of 852 hertz reconnects you to your authentic soul path and higher purpose. It is a sign that your mind is tuning into something true. It augurs clear seeing and higher understanding. You will be freed from your struggle and set on a creative, empowering, and effective path of manifestation. This is a blessing of creative physiological fire. Trust that the more you let go, the more you will experience renewal and the stunning spiritual rebirth. The past is truly over and a new era is dawning. 34, Sacrament of Extreme Unction. I don't think I've seen that one before. That one's quite beautiful. Okay, so here we go. Your heart knows how to let go so you can find peace. It is time for you to experience spiritual closure. A beautiful new reality is opening up for you. Entering it requires you to release your attachment to the past. You've been inwardly preparing for a powerful rebirth. Now is the time to trust in what is meant for you and move toward it with an open, thrusting heart and peaceful mind. It translates into extreme unction, translating into last anointing. While spiritual grace will be with you always, a blessing is always available to the receptive heart. This oracle wishes to bring you to your attention and the ending of a particular stubborn pattern. As it does, you'll feel greater freedom of a new lease on life, as if you're being born again with this lifetime. It augurs significant and permanent healing release. As the expression goes, every saint has a past, and every sinner has a future. This oracle encourages you to embrace your future and let go of the emotional and physiological burdens you've been carrying for yourself and likely for many others, ancestors, and more for far too long. Sometimes we martyr ourselves into the pain of the past or even attempt to carry the suffering of the others, holding it within our hearts as if we can elevate it from burden to another or to create healing. All that happens in such instances is that suffering increases. Let yourself off the hook or guilt, shame, or blame. Give yourself permission to acknowledge that all people, including you, have done their best. The universe is offering you a powerful spiritual gift. Your heart knows how to receive it. Let go. There is no turning back. It is time to start anew. It is your time to be happy and free, Sagittarius. Wow. Namaste.